Hey Mindset Community, Dr. Ellen here, coming to you today with your next tire talk. Okay, we're talking about warm-ups, especially when you're not at home, and what things you need to be thinking about. So when you get out of your car and you're gonna go run at a park, or when you wake up and you're gonna start your workouts in the morning, whatever it might be, the first thing I want you to do is just center. And the most powerful way and effective way to do that is with your breath. So if you can, get lying down just like this. Hands next to you, feet up in the air, very comfortable. And I want you to start doing something we call the connection breath. So you can put one hand on your chest, one hand on your tummy, so that you can begin to dissociate the two. So you want to be able to breathe in, and as you breathe in, that diaphragm is going to lower, okay? And we want our stomach to gently fill with air. Not like you're trying to blow up a balloon and force air in, but it should feel more like a water balloon, where the water is entering into the space, and then the actual area is beginning to gently expand around it, but it's not forced. So in this position, you're gonna take that breath in, and feel the belly rise, but not the chest. We don't want to have breath and tension coming up into our necks. That is not an efficient way to breathe, even though that's the way the majority of us do. So learning to center not only gets you present in the moment, but in addition, it starts to make your breathing more efficient. And if you're going to start any sort of cardiovascular activity, you're going to want to make sure that you're using it and breathing the right way. So again, as you breathe in, your diaphragm will lower and your abdominal cavity should expand gently and fill with air. The other key thing about centering this way is that we used to think that keeping our core tight was the right way to create stability in our core, and that's not actually true. The ability to control pressure and pressure distribution within our core is really important. So our core is made up of the diaphragm on the top, pelvic floor on the bottom, and then you have this whole slew of tissue in between, such as your muscles, your fascia, your spine, your organs, and all sorts of things. So learning how to create and control pressure is really important, and just sucking it in, that's not going to give you the right breath control or even just neurological control that you want as you're starting to increase the demand on your tissues. So we talked about how it's really important to warm up. Number 2 here on this series is going to be breath control. So learning how to do this, especially starting your workouts with this, is really important so that when you start to breathe really hard in the future, you're not throwing breath up into your neck and making things inefficient when you're breathing, and then as well turning on your fight or flight response in your nervous tissue, things like that. So be aware of your breath. We're going to start next series with the actual exercises that you should be doing and dynamic flexibility work. So we love you more than you know. Have a great week. Bye.